Hey guys, Money Bonds here from Purposely Pixel, and these are my thoughts on the Pixel 5a. Being a part of Team Pixel, we usually get devices maybe a week or two before the actual retail date is available, and that's the case with the Pixel 5a. I received this as a gift from Google, and I just want to make a disclaimer now that Google did not influence me in any way, shape, or form to give it a positive review or told me what to say or anything like that. So I just wanted to clear that up and get it out of the way. So the Pixel 5a is the latest of the A series devices from Google. The A stands for affordable. We might question why the 5a when we have two other devices that are almost exactly the same. We have the Pixel 4a 5G and we have the Pixel 5. Now there's not much that separates the three. Pixel 4a 5G and the Pixel 5a are almost identical. There's a few things that separate them. It all works in the favor of the Pixel 5a. So the Pixel 4a 5G is a nice device. It was released at $499 retail, and then the Pixel 5a came along, released at $449 retail. Now you would say, why the $50 drop? Basically the same device, and I think that's Google just giving the customer a more affordable phone. That's not the only thing. They added an IP67 rating on the Pixel 5a, where the Pixel 4a 5G does not have. They upped the screen to 6.34 versus 6.2, so it's a slight difference. And they added a 4,680 mAh battery on the Pixel 5a versus I think 3,880, something in that range, on the Pixel 4a 5G. So why would you buy the Pixel 4a 5G? One very good reason. The Pixel 5a isn't available everywhere. It's only available in the US and Japan as far as I remember. That would be the only reason to get the Pixel 4a 5G. You're getting more for less, and that's a great thing. Nothing to complain about. If we wanted to compare it to the Pixel 5, this would be up to the actual consumer. You got a smaller profile with the Pixel 5, maybe more compact, could drop it in your pocket easy, more of a one-handed use. You're paying $250 more. It retailed at $699 versus $449 on the Pixel 5a. It does give you some extra bonuses. It gives you 2 extra gigs of RAM. The build quality is a little better. It has Gorilla Glass 6 as opposed to Gorilla Glass 3, so hopefully it's more durable. It has reverse wireless charging, and a 90 Hz refresh rate on the screen. Now, if that's worth an extra $250 for you, then by all means, you go with the Pixel 5. Personally, I don't think it justifies the price tag when comparing it to the Pixel 5a. Now let's talk about the Pixel 5a alone. Let's check out the build of the Pixel 5a. This is a solid device all around. It's one slab made of a metal unibody design, similar to the Pixel 5. It increased the screen. It's a 6.34, as I said earlier. On the right side of the device, you'll have your power button, which now has a little ridge, if you could see that clearly here, as well as a volume rocker. On the bottom part of the device, we have the 2 stereo speakers and the USB-C. On the left hand of the device, it's all smooth until you get to the bottom where you have the SIM card tray. On the back of it, we have the awesome camera that every Pixel has. It's the same design from the 4a all the way up to the 5a 5G. You have your fingerprint scanner, works as advertised. You have the little icon for Google on the bottom. Not raised, it's smooth. And that's another thing. This device is very smooth. I would recommend either getting a skin with a little grip or a case for it so it don't slip out of your hands. I personally always get a case and a screen protector because I work outdoors, but that's what I do. It also has an IP67 rating. It can handle any splashes, dust resistance, take it out in the rain, talk, walk, whatever you'd like to do. I don't recommend swimming with it. Let's get to the display of the device. As I said earlier, it's a 6.34 display. It's nice, it's bright, it's very eligible in the sunlight. You can watch movies, YouTube. It's a great media consumption device. Pull up a movie and show you how nice the screen is. It has great stereo speakers.
Circular.
Nice, clean, and loud.
A switching station, but look.
I really have absolutely no objection to the screen. It's 1080p. It has a 413 ppi, and I personally enjoy the screen, the look. It's OLED, so the colors pop, but it's definitely a very nice screen. I don't think you would have any complaints with it. The performance of the device, let's talk about it. It's a 765G processor. It runs extremely well. Well, I'm not a gamer, so I'm trying to show you guys how to game here. and showing you that there's no, no problem with this game. There's no stutters. It works. It moves quick. Frame rate seems to be fine. So I have no issue with gaming. But I'm not a big gamer, so you could take my word with a grain of salt. The device also opens apps pretty quickly. Smooth, fast. I have no issue with it. Apps that I use consistently. Instagram. You can see. Twitter. Smooth. It's only a 60 hertz refresh rate. There was rumored to be 90 hertz refresh, but they didn't. But I really don't have an issue with it. Smooth, it works well, quick, fast. I don't think you would have an issue with the performance of this device. Now let's talk about the two stars of this device. The battery. The battery on the Pixel 5a is the highlight of this device, as well as the amazing cameras. I have seen and I have gotten 7 to 8 hours of screen on time, and that's no joke. I work outdoors, so I don't have accessibility to charging right away, so I need a device that keeps me going throughout the day until I actually get home to charge. But with this device, I don't really need to. It will last me the entire day at medium to heavy use, and I'm sure it will to many other people. It's packing a 4,680 mAh battery with the 60 hertz screen and the 1080p resolution. It really helps. It's excellent. I really have no complaints. 100% thumbs up on the battery on this device. Let's talk about the camera. This is what the Pixel is all about. This right here. This is top 3 camera at a $449 price, $1,500 devices. And I challenge anyone to prove me wrong. That's just the bottom line. Again, we're going to show you some camera samples and video samples, and you be the judge. Basically the same as the cameras on the 4, 4A, 5G, the 5. Aside from the 4, it had the telephoto lens, and this has the wide angle lens, which when we had the telephoto lens, everyone complained about the wide angle lens. Now we get the wide angle lens. People complain there's no telephoto. They should have done it all. Definitely, I agree. The thing about the Pixel cameras is it's almost guaranteed, right? I could take the camera out, take a shot, boom, put it in my pocket and not really worry for the most part, right? There's a few exceptions. It's amazing in daytime. It takes great portrait photos, takes great night shots. The only thing that you question about the Pixel camera, so to speak, is the versatility. So for example, Samsung devices or other devices out there, you have this super zoom now in terms of 3 times optical, 5 times optical. Samsung has this amazing zoom, and they just have more versatility. They have the telephoto lens, the wide angle lens, everything combined, where the 5A is just a wide angle lens and the regular point and shoot. One thing the Pixel lags behind in terms of photography or videography is video. It takes a solid video. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's not at that level of iPhones or the flagship Samsung devices. I also wanted to mention one thing about the 4K 60 video recording error that you get. Yes, I have received it. I wasn't trying to look over that. I'll definitely say it was an issue. I was actually in Las Vegas at the time too, so it was 110 degrees, but it would heat up. I mean, it would take me about 46 seconds. Sometimes it would take 2 minutes. Sometimes it would take 3 minutes. Sometimes it would take 1 minute and 20 seconds. So I don't know if it's a software issue or what. Hopefully they can resolve it, but if you're looking to solely buy a device for video recording at 4K and 60 frames per second, this wouldn't be the device I would recommend. But I think that's all changing with the Pixel 6. We're going to see. That should be being announced soon. We have commercials coming on NFL TV. I saw it the other day watching the game, and it's an exciting time for Pixel fans because of that. In conclusion, I would say great device for the price. Your IP67 water resistance and dust resistance, tremendous battery, tremendous camera, very good display, still has a 3.5 millimeter jack. If you're solely looking for 4K 60 video recording, look elsewhere. But if you want a solid device that does almost everything well, nothing's perfect, but almost everything well. It has speed, it has a great camera, it has a nice display, it has excellent battery life, then the Pixel 5a to me is one of the best choices out there for the price. At $449, going to be hard to beat. When you talk about a Pixel phone, yes, we talk about the updates. We talk about being able to upgrade to any Android operating system immediately because it's plain and simple Google. I always say this, and I hope I don't get killed for it, but it's definitely the iPhone of Android phones because of the simplicity, the fluidity of the device, the security upgrades every month, the guaranteed 3 years, although other manufacturers are pushing 5 now, and I'm sure Google probably will follow. Obviously, we're all assuming that. And that's pretty much my rundown on the Pixel 5a. If you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed my thoughts on this, please hit the like button. And I'm going to throw up some camera images so you guys can see, as well as a couple of videos, and you be the judge. Listen, leave us a comment below. We would love to talk to you about Pixel devices, the upcoming Pixel 6, your thoughts on the Pixel 5, anything you want to dispute that I said. We're always up for a lovely debate. This is Lenny Bond signing off from Purposely Pixel. Thank you.